Wow, 5-0. Man, away to Atlanta, Liverpool won 5-0 in the Champions League to keep their 100% record going this season in the Champions League. And guess what? We have not conceded. I mean, before the game, everybody thought it was going to be a basketball scoreline affair. Well, to an extent, it did, but it was just a one-sided, scoring side. Atlanta did not even score one goal, thanks to our defense. I mean, we are expecting to hear VVD. Well, it was Rhys Williams and of course Joe Gomez in defense, and we kept a clean sheet. It was amazing. I mean, that's probably the best football we have played all season. From first whistle to the 90th minute, it was just amazing. It was just amazing. Diogo Jota again. I mean, this man is on fire. He has scored in 4 successive games now, and this time around he scored a hat trick against the Italians. I mean, guys, I'm so overwhelmed about the whole performance of the team, and I think it was a really, really big game for those guys to play in, and they did step up. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for switching on for today's episode of my Liverpool games. You guys hear much about it in my reactions. Stay tuned, guys. So the lineup, as expected, we understand that Ned Phillips was not registered for the Champions League, but Rhys Williams, our young prodigy, was of course come on twice in the Champions League this season. This starts his first Champions League game for Liverpool, and he kept a clean sheet. In defense with him was Joe Gomez and of course Alexander Arnold and Robertson. The same midfielder started the game against West Ham in person of Curtis Jones, Ginowa Najam, and of course Jordan Henderson, while our front three changed. Yes, Diogo Jota did start after his super sub performance against West Ham. He did start ahead of Firmino, who of course we have all been clamoring, for him to get a rest. He did score, and he justified why he was made the center striker for tonight's game, and he did score a hat-trick. He was flanked by Mohamed Salah and of course Sadio Mane for that wonderful, wonderful and brilliant game. The whole performance, I cannot say somebody puts a foot wrong during the course of the game. It was a very, very commanding performance by everybody. During the course of the game, I mentioned Curtis Jones trying to too hard sometimes, but I think he's still a young guy and he's actually trying to bed himself into the team at all. The way it is right now, he's obviously ahead of Milner in the team in the middle of the park, and he played well, to be honest. He played well. Look at the assist he created for the goal to come into play. Everybody just did. Gomez had an assist. Look at that pass. That was a Van Dijk kind of pass. He did that a couple of times during the game, and one of it was, Jota's second goal for the night. The game was spectacular. We pressed very well. Counter-attacking was really good. Look at Mane's goal. Look at Salah's goal. That goal gave me memory of 2017, 2018. Everything was inch perfect. We even had time to rest players. I remember I was tweeting as early as 55th to 60th minute that club should ring changes and bring on a couple of players I wanted to see. He showed how comfortable and confident we played throughout the night. Yes, Alisson was not a spectator throughout the course of the game. He did save a couple of shots from the Atlanta attack, and it was only showing that this guy is getting into top form and will only get better. It was a very, very incredible performance. It was a 4-3-3 formation, and I think that is a very, very good call and preparation for the game we have against Man City this weekend. It was a spectacular performance all rounder, and I really, really enjoyed the game. Of course, my man of the match is Diogo Jota, who now has 7 goals in 10 appearances for Liverpool. That is outrageous for someone that was not expecting to start when he was coming into Liverpool this summer. All of a sudden, he's now probably our number. It's obviously our number one name in the team sheet, but he's knocking that door. And I saw a tweet that said Diogo Jota's arrival, form is making Sadio Mane and Salah pass to each other. That was a very, very funny tweet. I did retweet the tweet. It was incredible. It was incredible. I believe every Liverpool fan enjoyed that performance from A to Z. And now, it showed. I mean, in my last video, I did show statistics of Firmino and of course Jota. Yeah, saying that I think it's time that Jota starts ahead of Firmino. Saying that we'll probably even sell Firmino during the course of the summer. I mean, no disrespect to Firmino, he's an important person to this Liverpool side and how we have played in the last couple of years. But I think there's always a time for a change, and I think the time is getting nearer and nearer. This is not to slander Firmino. I mean, I love Bobby Firmino. You can do no wrong in my eyes, but I think that at the same time, football is also a business, and of course, one needs to be objective. Firmino has not been on form. Yes, and I mean, in my last video, I already explained all of these things, but I'm just saying it again because Jota right now has scored a hat-trick and he has to start against Man City. I won't have a problem if the four of them start against Man City, but Jota has staked his claim in this side, and I mean, who wants to bench a player that has scored 7 goals in 10 appearances? This guy has a football brain. You get, but I'll talk more about Jota in my other thing. But I think that I think he did very well, and I think that this is only the beginning. I mean, we all remember how Salah started in when we signed him. It was amazing. He did spectacularly well, and he never looked back since then. Jota seemed to be in the same WhatsApp group, yeah, in the same WhatsApp group with Mohamed Salah. It was a spectacular performance. He got the match ball, and we'll see him and hope that he will fire on all cylinders against Man City come weekend. He's obviously my man of the match. His first Champions League hat-trick, his first Champions League. I mean, he has scored in 2 Champions League games for Liverpool now. Right now, he has 4 goals in 2 or 3 appearances for Liverpool in Champions League. I mean, that's what Ronaldo, Messi record kind of shit, yeah. Anyways, that was a very, very good performance. And Jurgen Klopp, thank you for the masterstroke genius you pulled on all of us by playing him centrally. I think he plays well coming from the left-hand side of the pitch towards the central area. Yeah, I think he plays spectacularly well from that area. Yeah, but well, whatever it is, I think we're enjoying Diego Jota at the moment. And thank you, Wolves, for that gem of a player. Yeah. All road leads to Etihad Stadium for the game against Man City. I mean, this is probably our toughest week ever this season yet, yeah? But we have scaled one by winning Atlanta 5-0. Let's see how many goals we'll score at the Etihad. Man City has not been on the best of form. Aguero is out injured. They've not gotten their rhythm right. Kevin De Bruyne has not been on fire this season. Liverpool has been having, we've been winning ugly, yeah? We've not been playing spectacularly well, but the performance against Atlanta tonight proved that we can play when we want to play. So hopefully Klopp gets it right on Sunday and we'll nick a win. I don't want to say what it's going to be. I don't know what I can guess, but it will be an icing on the cake if Diego Jota scores against Man City. I mean, it's going to be a fairy tale continuation of a story, and we'll see how that goes. We're having a guest in the studio after that game, so let's see whatever the reaction will be. Win, lose, draw, whatever it is. But I'm optimistic that we're not going to lose that game, and we'll see how it's going to be. You guys, thank you so much for viewing today's episode of my Liverpool Game. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And this is 09. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Free Bloodline. I'll see you with my guest after the game against Man City. Alright guys, cheers. Bye.